Alright guys, call number 13, which is really 14. We're back at the DoubleTree. That looks like our customer up there. Remember we came here earlier looking for a white Altima? We had a bad phone number and a bad VIN number and bad notes from the car club. Turns out the guy's on the second floor of the parking garage. Yeah, that would have been a helpful note to have earlier, right? So anyways, we're here now. We'll get it changed out. Call for a tire change? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Alright, call number, well, we're going to call it 14 because 13 was a GOA, so you guys didn't get to see that, but somebody called in for a tire change and they gave us the wrong address, so we ended up GOAing it. How you doing? I'm Curtis. Nice to meet you.
Has it already built my car, or do you do that at the end?
What's that?
Has it already built my car, or did you do that at the end?
I'm not sure. I'll take a look at the invoice and see.
So I just wanted to make sure, because I had...
As far as I know, you don't owe me anything.
Okay.
As far as I know, you don't owe me anything.
Okay.
But I'll take a look and check it before, you know.
I just
before
want to be sure if it's something that bills after. My bank didn't realize I was in Florida, so they put the security block on. They've released it, but they saw charges out of state. So I just wanted to make sure that if it was something they were going to have to release, I could get them started working on that.
Yeah, got you.
You didn't know, they took it online, so I'm assuming they took it.
Nissan Altima, so it should be a 21 millimeter. So we'll grab that out. Oh man. Yeah, so again, let me tell you guys, I don't normally use a little vehicle like this. I've got a professional vehicle, but it's been down for a while and I've been using this thing. Well, I had another one before this actually, a little black Focus, and then it took a poop too, so now I'm onto this one. Where is my 21 millimeter? I don't know where the hell that thing went. Oh well, I got a 13/16. You can use a 13/16 for a 21 also, but if it's a, you know, a foreign car, it needs a metric socket, not an American socket, but 13/16 will work on it. Alright, so we're doing this one here. I always check the lug nuts with the socket to make sure they're good and they're not stripped, so we don't get blamed for anything afterwards, which this guy's cool, so he wouldn't blame us, but it's still like a habit for me to check everything. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get the jack out and let's see if this spare's got any air in it. Oh, it's flat as hell, so we'll go ahead and get the air compressor and start pumping on the spare right now. Pump that up to 60 psi. Well, I went to 65. We'll bring it down. All right, this is a Milwaukee compact inflator from Home Depot. It's like 80 bucks at Home Depot, and then you got to get the big M12 battery for it, which is like another 80 bucks or whatever, I don't know. So I'm like 200 in for this air compressor, but you know, it's more convenient than plugging it into the car and stuff like that. It's mobile, so you can bring it anywhere you want to go, and you can set your PSI level and it'll shut itself off for you. It reads the PSI level that is in the tire and stuff like that. So it's a good little air compressor, and it pumps up these little donuts, and it'll also pump up a big, you know, RV tire for me too. So good little tool to have. And anyway, go ahead and start pumping. All right, we'll get the jack out, the impact out, and we'll get this party started.
Somewhere being in the hotel parking deck where I had the lobby wasn't all that bad.
All right. This is exactly why I use a low profile jack. You see how low that car is right there? If you're using any other kind of jack besides a low profile jack, you're not gonna get in underneath the car. And this car is not modified or anything. It's a stock car, so you know, goes to show the importance of this low profile jack. This is a Pittsburgh jack from Harbor Freight. It's like 200 and something bucks, whatever. It goes on sale at Harbor Freight from time to time for like 100 and something bucks. I don't know, it's the only jack I've used. Well, not the only one, but you know, the only jack I've used for the last 10 years at least, I know that. I left the socket on there. Alright, so Milwaukee 18 volt impact from Home Depot. Put it on setting number 3, and this thing will rip it right off of there. Got a nail in it right here. Impact and put it on setting number 2. Now you guys can't see with the glare, but that's it. And then we'll tighten it with a cross pattern, and I've already hand tightened all of them to make sure we don't get a cross threading problem going on. If I had 2 hands, I would hold the wheel steady, but I'll retighten it once I get it on the ground anyway. That pump's about to shut off anyway, so no big deal. There we go. 60 PSI, we're good to go. Go ahead and grab our little valve cap here and screw it back on. Let our jack down. And we'll give it one more tighten here. Like I said, this is a 21 millimeter you're supposed to use. I'm using a 13/16. But, you know, it'll work. But just with these decorative caps, it's a little sticky. Tighten it, and then back off a click, and it'll release it. Alright, that's a done data for that one. We'll go ahead and put that in the trunk and we'll move on to the next one. You want this in the back?
I'll just set it inside here.
Okay. Okay, cool. Alright, you guys, so that's a wrap on call number 14. Moving on to call number 15. We'll catch you on that one. Bye now.